Hello, hi, I'm Dr. Gurung. I'm a consultant psychiatrist. Today I managed to listen to a lovely audiobook. The title of the audiobook was Cash Flow. There were seven things that I've learned from this book. This book also gave me an opportunity to reflect my own views um, and way I was managing my money and finance. I'm going to share the seven things which I feel might also be helpful for a lot of people. So, without further ado, let me go to the seven things that I've learned from this book. Number one is when we talk about cash flow, we are talking about money management. Number one is we need to control the direction of the flow of the money. That means we need to be aware of all the transactions that we make with money, even the discussion that we have with the money. When we are talking about money, it's not just accounting, it's also our self identity. The foundation needs to be stronger to build the solid um, idea about money and to be financially have financial freedom. With the control of direction, it also comes with discipline. And we have seen a lot of times where a lottery winner they are not able to keep up the wealth and the money. So number one thing is control on direction of the flow of the money, and it also comes with clarity where the money goes. So this is number one. The two things I've learned is uh, we also need to control the money. That means we need to have a balance between income and expenditure of our money. That means that if our income increases, we should not focus on increasing our lifestyle to reflect it. If you do that, then it becomes an imbalance. We also need to be aware of the small decisions that we make every day. A small hole in the basket can also cause a lot of problem with money. When we are talking about money, lot of the stress comes if we are not able to manage our emotions. A lot of the people, when they feel stress or emotion, they do a lot of shopping and they tend to buy the things which are not important. So, in order to control that, we also need to control our temporary emotions. Okay, so this is number two. Number two is control with the money. Now, number three is how to break the cycle of check to check, monthly check. To do that, we also need to be aware not to do whatever other people tend to do. So, for that, the things that I've learned is we need to create an emergency fund. The emergency fund needs to be at least uh, 3 to 6 months of our salary. That provides us a safety cushion. We also need to pay ourselves for future pay. We need to focus on the investment. So when the money comes, automatically we need to separate the money before we spend it. We need to control on the credit, that is bad debt, which does not increase any of our finance. These are more like a liability. So these are some of the things that we need to remove. We need to remove ourselves from dependence, and we also need to create a buffer just to minimize those expenditure. And we need to focus on how to create the second income. So number three is how to break the pay to pay check. Now number four is we need to stop comparison. Now in a social media, a lot of the people they see people spending too much of money in holiday and doing all of those things, so that doesn't reflect the financial reality. And just having one source of income, it can keep us in a state where it can make us more vulnerable. So to do that, we need to be aware of active and passive income. One of the passive incomes that I have been trying to increase is there's something called investing in your own skill that creates an opportunity, confidence, and it also helps to make better decision. So number four is avoid from the trap of comparison. Now number five is something called wealth creation. For wealth creation, we need to learn the skills of diversifying our source of income. To do that, the income, whatever income we have, we need to invest in asset. An asset is the one that creates more income. Uh, to do that, we also need to create automatic or create a system in order to create this cycle. Now, number six is something which I found it very interesting, which is called as protection. Making money is one skill, but managing and keeping money is a different skills. For that, we need to be aware of emergency preparedness, like losing a job, medical emergency. So, for that, what we need to do be aware is we also need to increase our knowledge, have the humbleness. A lot of the people, when they make a lot of money, they tend to get overconfidence and they also tend to have ego. But keep in mind, the market pays for the discipline, not for overconfidence and ego. And the last bit, which I've learned from the number 7 point, is review of your portfolio. That means we need to delete the things which doesn't add any value to our life. We also need to update the things that which adds value to our life. It comes with responsibility, and we need to be aware of the changes of the current climate, because a lot of things are impacted by the current use of AI and different systems that are coming uh, in the market. And one of the valuable lessons which I've learned from this is cash flow doesn't just means collecting money. It means creating a system. It also means creating a habit and also creating your mindset. So these are some of the things which will make you wealth or also provide freedom on the long run. It takes patience and it also takes compounding in order to make yourself financial freedom. And keep in mind, when you talk about financial freedom, it means buying more time. And the take home message that I want to give is time is more valuable than money. Now, just to summarize the seven things which I've learned from this book, number one is control on the flow of money. Second is control the money. Number three is breaking the cycle of paycheck to paycheck. Number three is not to compare yourself. Number four is wealth creation and diversifying. Number six is protection. And then number seven is portfolio review. Thank you very much.